I know Nirn is a brutal world, full of self-serving people, some of whom would kill you for a gold piece, others who would choose to sacrifice you in some way to their Daedric god. This is where the 9 divines and the few good Daedric, such as Azura and Meridia, come in. They have shown mercy, benevolence, love, and given aid to those in the past. I believe it is through them that we have been shown the ways of creating societies that are not about domination, power, hatred, sacrifice, and murder. We have been shown the light of love, and it is our express will to show this to others, for without it there is no civilization, there is no community, family, or a will to better the world of Nirn. How could any sane individual not agree with this? This was what was at the heart of the teachings of my adoptive father, Matthias Andis. So how could I not have changed my views after learning and absorbing this? This is why I am so at odds with myself when I do things that break this ideal. When I perform a deed of selfishness at another's expense, regardless if I accomplished it through trickery to make myself look innocent, then my sole companion is my guilt, and it is this that I must face when I relax to go to sleep at night, and it is this that I must wake up to in the morning to chastise me about my poor behavior. I can do better. I must do better. Okay, to the Fighters Guild and to the Mages Guild after. Then I'll return down to Vivec City. Still feel heavy. Comberry. We used to eat this as a kid. Bitter berry picked from the Comberry bush, primarily grown in the Ascadian Isles. These berries are best known as the basis of the native Comberry brandy, a rough but potent alcoholic beverage. They're bitter.
Go away.
You can... If you don't eat too many of them, you'll be all right. If you're hungry, it's not a bad way. We had to
Welcome,
do that.
friend. Hail.
Hello, Idis. Tell me what's been happening with the Varethi gang. I'll assume you've taken care of it? I have. Good work, Snow Railvan. Here's 1,000 septims for the contract. Thank you. Can I get an advancement? Perform your duties and practice skills. You're not ready yet. Okay, so is there anything else? Any other orders? There is a dangerous creature loose in the Serrano tomb. A hunker has violated the Serrano tomb. Go to this tomb, which is over the hills southeast of Fort Moonmoth, between the Ashlands and Lake Amaya, and kill the hunger. Oh, I remember a tomb when I went and dealt with the orc problem. The orc cultists. And kill the hunger. So, it's right there. Hunger. What is a hunger? Where's the Serrano tomb? Okay. Hunger. What is a hunger?
Filthy sweat.
What is your problem, Enwa? Look, Outlander, foreigners are not very popular in Morrowind, so try to make yourself more agreeable if you expect people to be helpful. I can make you like me a lot more. I hope. I should be able to. Yes. Gold always helps out, doesn't it?
Yes.
To the Mages Guild. Hello, I think I found your spy. Your Telvanni spy, yes. Yes, this is exactly the kind of proof I was looking for. Excellent work, Snow Relvain. It's a shame that the guild is run by a scuttlehead with no sense of ambition like Trebonius. These credentials are the worst forgery I've seen in years. Even Okado's name is misspelled. Please take these scrolls and this dagger for helping the guild. Oh. Thank you. Yes, Trebonius really is a scuttlehead. That's actually a perfect description of him. Is there any way I can get an advancement? Okay, you do not meet our requirements for Evoker. I really need to improve my Magicka skills in the different areas. So, what do you think of Trebonius? Imperial Swit. He knows nothing of the Dunmer and even less of politics. When you're speaking with him, just nod your head and smile and then forget everything he said. Do you have any more duties for me? You have completed all the duties I have. Have you spoken with Edwina and Aldrune, or Skink and Sidrith Mora? I have. Edwina says I need to advance more. I guess I'll have to go see Skink and Sidrith Mora.
Yes?
I have money. Again, 11k went back up after I sold everything.
You're in good company,
Quite a lot.
friend. Welcome.
But I don't want to do training right now. I just went through a couple days of training to improve my sneaking skills. The last thing I want to do is train for days to improve my magic skills. Here, take me to... I'm not going there yet. Vivec. Yeah, we have to return to Vivec. Trebonius. Where's your advisor, Trebonius? Scuttlehead.
What do you want?
How may I help you, Dunmer?
I don't think I have anything to sell you guys. I think she'll take a little bit of everything. I would like to decrease the weight on Soul Drinker. Daedric Dagger, received from Rhaenys Atheris? A Daedric Dagger? It's worth a lot. I didn't realize it was that nice of a dagger that she gave me. Wow. Well, can you take the gold Kinet? You don't buy that. That's right, I need to go and give the Willow Anther. Let's just go do that. Deal with this later. Divine Intervention. Let's go. If I can cast it. Oh. I like it when it works. Takes me to the place I want to go.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
Ah, the honor is all mine, friend.
Please, by all means, I'm listening.
Please, by all means, you need to move out of the way. Thank you for moving. What was that? Am I seeing things? I thought I saw it. Oh, this is the shadow. Sheer-Gorath has taken me. So you have brought me 5 units of Willow Anther. Here is a Cure Paralyzation Potion for you. How are you going to use that if you're already paralyzed? And a little something extra, since you've been such a diligent helper. I learned a great deal from this book, but I know its lessons by heart. I'd like you to have my old copy, and I hope it brings you the same satisfaction it brought me. Speak to me again when you're ready for another lay healer mission, and don't forget to check for advancement. Can I get advancement? Okay. 4 suitors of Beneta. Ah, thank you. I know that story. Bring me 5 units of Scrib Jelly for Cure Poison and Cure Blight Potions. The closest reliable source of Scribs is the Shulk Egg Mine, southwest of Balmora, on the west bank of the Uada Odai, near a swinging bridge. The Quama worker is not aggressive, but the Quama warrior and Quama forager are another matter. Be careful with them. I'll teach you the detect creature spell to help you hunt Scribs. Okay. Is there a way for me to get advancement here? You've served the 9 well, but I'm afraid you do not measure up to our high standards for personal attributes and skills. Detect creature. Cure blight disease. I don't think I actually bought this. I should. And I have the coin now. Thank you. Okay. Actually, we don't even... Let's just... CV intervention.
Say your needs.
Huh. Are they a priest? He doesn't let anybody be a priest these days. Okay, so... Not that I dislike orcs. I like them and I don't like them. They're not Nords. Well, that's a plus. 4 Suitors of Beneta. I've got to get rid of this book. I just read it a little while ago. And I've already read The Serial Killer. Okay. Caius has given me notes. The following are notes prepared by Caius Kosei to summarize your mission to Vivec City. In Vivec, look for these 3 persons and get them to tell you what they know about the Nerevarine cult and the 6th House cult. Each owes me a favor, and each should be willing to cooperate. Adhiranir is a Khajiit, obviously, and a Thieves Guild operative. She won't be easy to find, but ask around St. Olm's Canton. Folks are easily offended by St. Olm's. Be careful what you say. Easily offended in, not by it, St. Olm's. A little courtesy, a little coin, a little favor in the right place will get you in touch with her. It sounds like exactly what I'm suited for. Hulia is Argonian and a Morag Tong assassin. Look for him in the Foreign Quarter at the Black Shelf Corner Club. I know where to go for that. He's known around Vivec City as a lover of books and old things. Mira Milo is a temple priestess who works in the libraries at the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. The Hall of Wisdom and Justice is open to the public. Just walk around till you find her. Do not ask anyone at the Hall of Wisdom and Justice about Mira Milo. I don't want to draw attention to the fact that she is talking to an outlander. Mira Milo is a particular friend. I don't want her to get in trouble. When you've spoken with each of these persons and gotten what information they can give you, return and report to me. Well, I'm actually close by a lot of these things. Hall of Justice is on the other side. Can also be found down here. I guess I'm not going to ask anybody. So, St. Olms is right there. Yeah, so I'm in between two of them. Now, if I remember right, I was here. Back when I actually... Huh. I think it's just down the hall. Pays to take notes everywhere you go. Yeah, when I killed that murderer, I found and killed her. Am I close to it? Or is it up? I think I may have passed it. Well, that's definitely not it. I think it's up.
What do you want?
I've got to find where I took notes at her places. This is it. No one's around. Trapped. Lockpick success. Well, I found her place, did I not? She's not here. Okay, well, I'm not going to steal from her, but I do want to see. Okay. Maybe she left a note. I'm not sure why she would do that. This is getting into the heretical area of the temple. Snow Rilvan, I feel great. All your hard work and training is finally paying off. Thank you so much. I really think I'm ready to face Red Mountain. I feel like I could take on anything. Right, I'm heading back to the Ghost Gate. Say, do you want to keep me company a little while longer? Just over to the Ghost Gate and through the fence to the foot of the mountain. It's been good to have someone to talk to, you know. I'll miss traveling with you, but I need to get on with my sacred mission. I'll go there soon, but can we finish my mission in Vivec first? I don't mind heading over that way soon. Great, let's go right away. You're not busy, are you? A little busy. I agreed to come to Julan for the first part of the journey just until he gets through the Ghost Gate, the Ghost Fence, and heads out the mountain slopes. Well, I've got my new Daedric sword, so if I encounter that creature again, I'm going to chop its head off. Okay, so it's a she. And where did he say to... Oh, it's in the... Not there. Very bottom one. Do not ask anyone at the Hall of Wisdom and Justice about Mira Milo. Wisdom and Justice. Hall of Wisdom. Library. Hall of Justice. Well, I found out where she is, where her room is, but...
Move along.
She's got to be around here somewhere. Wisdom and Justice? Hall of Wisdom and Justice. So she could be anywhere here. Do you have any idea where I should look? You're going to make a silent pilgrimage? You... I bet you 10 drakes you can't do it. Well, maybe I should leave you when I go on that pilgrimage. Not funny. I can't ask anybody, but I know it's... I'm just going to have to start asking who each person is without asking for her name.
I'm sure there's someone
Hello?
else you can bother.
Favor me with your question, Pilgrim. Do you need me to point out a specific place? So, who are you? My past is none of your concern, Outlander. Okay, I'm sure I can make you like me. I'm a very likable person. So, who are you? I'm Radine Hlalu, Ordinator and Adept of the Temple. Okay. I can't tell. I think it's a man. But
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
I just can't tell with the armor on. Welcome to Vivec City, Relvain. I'm Namilla Thelis. Are you looking for services in Sacred City? Maybe I can help. This might take a while. I gotta start asking asking who each person is.
Outlander?
Submit to the three. The spirits.
Yes, I'm Mira Milo. Chaos sent you. Follow me into the back of the library. We can't talk here. Go ahead. I'm afraid I don't know anything about a six-house cult, but I can tell you about the Nerevarine cult. The temple worships Nerevar as a saint and hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Nerevarine cult claims that the Tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Nerevarine cult. A group called the Dissident Priests disputes temple doctrine on the Nerevarine prophecies. The proscribed book Progress of Truth describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress of Truth for Caius Cosades. That will tell him things he needs to know about the Nerevarine cult. Where do you think I can get this book? Is it one here in the library? Oh, probably not, actually, now I think of it. This book lists the disputes of the dissident priests with Tribunal Temple doctrines. The temple has outlawed the sale or possession of the book, so it will be hard to find. We have a copy here, but I fear I'm being watched by ordinators here. A safer plan would be to search local booksellers. Some booksellers ignore temple bans on outlawed books for profits or for principles. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, we're getting on the theoretical side. If it's here, I'm sure I could steal it. Do I want to search through everything? There's ordinary there. Makes it a lot more difficult. Progress of Truth. Okay, so Jobasha's Rare Books actually might sell this. Or there's one in Aldrun or Balmora booksellers. But I'm just gonna go and take a peek through here. See if I can find the Progress of Truth. If it is, with my ring, I should be able to take it. My ring and training.
Keep moving.
If there is one, it's probably just be one book. I found it.
Oh, no weakness or fault.
I found it, I found it, I found it. It's at the end of the top of that book right there. Do you think these books are worth reading, even when they're not true? I do, actually. You know, novels and poetry and things. Stuff that was just made up by somebody. Well, I love a good story. You know me, I'm always reading something. I suppose you do read a lot now that I think about it, but sometimes you look so serious. I'm not sure if you're enjoying it. That's my concentrating face. Haha. Oh, okay, if you say so. I love reading stories too. I just worry that it's an empty pleasure if I'm not learning something useful, something I can use in real life. Well, stories can still teach you important lessons even if they didn't literally happen. That's what I think. I'm sure I've learned things from stories, even ones that never really happened at all. The trouble is that some writers lie about important things in stories. They say things about people that aren't true, but because the story is good, it feels true. Perhaps that's why Mother hates books and says they're dangerous. How is it that you can read if your mother didn't teach you? Shani's father taught the two of us to read when we were kids. He used to lend me books too. That he brought back from the city. I liked him. It was a shame that he decided to leave Ahimosa when he remarried. Okay, well, it's the best books you've ever read then. My favorite book? I don't really have one. I mean, not really. It's embarrassing. Alright, fine. I used to have copies of some of the real Berenzaya biographies, and I read them all the time growing up. I thought she was, well, amazing. I guess I still do. I've read those. I love them too. They're very intriguing. With a faraway smile, she's the reason I always liked red hair, although Shani used to hit me if I compared her to Baron Zaya, and say she was nothing like her. Those swits at the temple censored the Morrowind version, though. I heard the edition you get in Daggerfall is even more... actually, never mind. Shall we get going? We should. Let's try this. Can you imagine that? Hello. I think it's time to get out of here. This stupid maze that we're in. It worked. I did it. Why is my danger sense up? Anyways, there's 2 more people to talk to. And once we're done here, I guess we can go up to the Ghost Gate. It's just a spell away. Okay, so it's a Khajiit. What is so... I'm gonna have to read this before I bring it to him. Definitely don't just want to give it up. Mission... Okay, so it's the first one. Adhuraner is a Khajiit and a Thieves Guild operative. She won't be easy to find, but ask her on St. Olm's Canton. Okay, so I guess let's go in and ask around. This will be interesting. That ring. I could do so much with that ring. Thank you, Mafala. I have no idea where this Khajiit will be. It'd be funny if it was right in front of me. Okay, hello. Justice never sleeps. Alm CV watch over you. Have you heard of a Khajiit named Adhuraner? That sneak? She'll be here in St. Olm's somewhere, although if the heat's on, she may not be parading around in public. Ask around. Perhaps someone else has seen her. Thank you. It's a she, then.
What was that? Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Hello. Have you seen Adhuraner? Oh, Adhuraner. Maybe that name does sound a little familiar. For some reason, I just can't seem to remember. Okay. I know I can make you like me more, but a little gold. Now, have you seen Adhuraner? Okay, I know Adhuraner. And if I know her Adhuraner, she'll be staying out of sight as long as the census and excise agent is lurking about. Probably down in the underworks. Look for trapdoors down from the canal works level. Yes, I know that old thing. Well, I used to live here. St. Veloth. Oh. Ancestor Shrine right here.
Yes, Outlander?
This is... Okay, this might be her.
You wish to speak?
That's a him. What do you want? Hello. See, how about a little gold? I know I can make you like me. What is your trade? Trade? Jannar has no trade. Jannar has sugar. What does Jannar need with trade? Just go away and leave Jannar alone. Skooma head. St. Olm's. I am definitely not going through that door again. Okay, so let's go down into the underworks. That must be her. This wasn't so hard to find her.
Greetings, friend.
Hello. You're part of the Thieves Guild. We have something in common. Great, so Kaya says to you, speak with Adhuraner, and you have done this thing. You are speaking with Adhuraner, but Adhuraner will not talk to you about the Nerevarine or the Six Hulls cult. And because why? Because Adhuraner is, at this moment, very distracted by a nice census and excise agent who also wants to speak with her. Where is this census and excise agent? You do not know this? They are the collectors of the Emperor's taxes and tariffs, and the Emperor has outlawed trade in many things, like Dwemer artifacts and ebony, and a census and excise agent will enjoy being a pest about such things, for several reasons. A census and excise agent is not Haranher's favorite person. If you want Haranher to help you, make the bad agent go away, then she will tell you things. Is there a price on your head? Oh, a price on my head. Okay, so I see you. I admire you for being able to hide from them like this, actually. I really do. Okay, this just all costs me too much to do things like that. Okay, so where is this census and excise agent?
You Inwa.
She must be upstairs. Imperial excise. I don't think that you're her. Welcome to Vivec. I'm Sylvester Turan. Are you looking for services in this sacred city? Maybe I can help. Do you know where the census and excise agent is around here? It's the Imperial agency that collects taxes and tariffs. You know, the taxman. Their agents also investigate smugglers and other tax cheats. Have you seen the census and excise agent around?
Outlander, what do you
That
want?
skooma head won't be it. Even if I gave him a bottle of skooma. I doubt the census and excise agent is downstairs, so... Could be anybody, actually. Hello. It's not bad you know your way around. What are you looking for in Vivec? I'm looking for the census and excise agent. These are just vendors. Merchants. This is the other side of the canal works, so the person might be down here. Person I'm looking for. Nope. I'm just gonna have to keep searching. Oh, this looks like someone who would be the census and excise agent if I ever saw one. Hello? I'm looking for a friend of mine, a female Khajiit named Adharaner. Do you know where I can find her? Adharaner. Yes, her name is Adharaner and she's a Khajiit. Do you know where I can find her? I think she took a gondola to the mainland. What a disappointment. But thank you for your time. I was just heading back to the mainland myself anyway, and maybe I'll run into her there. Yeah.
Yes, Dunmer.
Yeah, you just missed her. Go, take a gondola and follow her. This is almost fun. This is the wrong way. Oh, she's down here. Another rat. What? Oh. That what? She's down there on the other side. Ah. That's it, water walking. I'm definitely not swimming in that. One thing when you're a smelly, homeless kid, but what another. When you have the choice. I love this spell. This will make going up into the Sheogorod region very easy. Adharaner. So, are you the one Adharaner must thank for getting rid of the annoying census and excise agent? Indeed, Adharaner is very glad to see you, and very happy to tell a friend of my good friend Caius all about the Sixth House cult. And Adharaner knows nothing about the Nerevarine, but Adharaner is happy to tell you that, too, if it makes Caius happy. Ask away, friend Snail Rovang. Do you know about the Sixth House cult? This Adharaner knows about because it is about smuggling. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients because they have a new employer, the Sixth House, who pays very well. Really? But what do they smuggle now? Adharaner doesn't know because they are very secret. And this is odd because these smugglers are always loud and bragging, and now they hush up like fat-bellied kitties full of sweet meats. So, smuggling. The Sixth House cult is into smuggling. It's big business. The Empire says we can't trade skooma, moon sugar, ebony, Dwemer artifacts, exotic Dwemer weapons, and armor, and slaves, so smugglers trade these things. Smugglers also smuggle grief, sheen, suajama, to avoid imperial tax, and now the 6th house hires smugglers, though what they smuggle Adheraner cannot say. So you can tell me nothing more about the 6th house cult. Okay. And absolutely nothing about the Nerevarine. Yes, Adheraner knows this Nerevarine cult is just silly superstition, so you can tell Caius this. Nobody in their right mind pays any attention to these moon-yowling prophecies and ancient heroes reborn and other silliness. Fuzzy tales for little kiddies. Okay. What do you think about that? We're not going to be spending a long time down here, are we? This smell gives me a headache. Ugh. You know what? It doesn't bug me at all. But now that you mention it, let's get out of here. Okay. Was the last one in the foreign quarter? The Argonian and the Moratong Assassin looking around the foreign quarter at the Black Shelf Corner Club. That should be really easy to find. Let's go. Black Shelf Corner Club.
Move along. What is it, citizen?
Go ahead.
Should be right here. Oh. Is it down below? It's somewhere nearby. Oh, Vivec City, why were you... Oh, the Fletcher. Forgot about this. And the best bows. She even sells a Daedric bow. Would you please move? You're blocking my way. Can you move, please?
What is this about, Dunmer?
Of course, it's a Bosmer. Best with bows out there. And I'm going to apply my charms. Okay, so what do you have to sell? Dwarven crossbow? Wow, that actually is a really good bow. That's crossbow. Daedric longbow, 50,000. I'm afraid I'm a little short. It's over 40,000. More to go. But how many arrows? Do you sell? Yeah, silver arrows. Buy some of those. And maybe more steel arrows. 200? Thank you.
Praise Vivec.
Praise Vivec. Oh yeah, I've got to find this Black Shelf Corner Club. What you think should be there is not always there. This is it. How could I forget? Oh, what was
I
it?
suppose you're looking for a temple.
An Argonian.
I'm sure I can help you.
Hello?
What is it? What do you want?
I welcome you as the friend of my friend, Snail Railvein, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore, and these troublesome fools are in my way. I have tried to persuade them, but they hate my race, and I fear that there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them, but be careful and be ready. Really? Okay. What is the problem? Am I talking to you, Fetcher? No, I'm talking to the filthy lizard, so push off. Listen, I don't like Argonians either, but I need to talk to him. He has information I need. What are you, some kind of filthy lizard lover? You want to get your little friend a big kiss? Yeah, you guys need to go. Listen, I'm sure you'll like me just fine. Okay, so filthy lizard lover? Don't think so. You guys can't leave him alone?
I see this land suits you.
It comes to it, I'll just
You
taunt
welcome
them.
freely.
Shut up and butt out, Outlander. It's the filthy lizard we're talking to, not you. The rotten piece of trash ought to be chained up somewhere, not running around loose. Listen. Leave the filthy lizard alone. This rotting piece of trash.
Welcome, friend. Your name.
Get out of our way,
a legend
Enwar.
around
We got
here.
issues with this
Please,
filthy lizard
talk.
here. His kind aren't welcome here. He belongs in the swamps with the rest of them. Why don't you just let him go, and he won't be here anymore, and I doubt he'll ever come back. Okay? Filthy lizard, can you let him go? This is going to turn into a fight, isn't it? Alright, so Sorry, you guys need to leave him
I see
alone.
this land suits you.
Hey, look,
We
it's none of my
welcome you
business, folks.
freely,
Want to talk to a filthy lizard, it's their problem, not mine. Get out of here and good riddance. Alright. Are we ready to travel together to Joe Bastar's rare books? When we arrive at my friend's bookstore, I will answer your questions there. Let's travel together. Will you travel together with me to... Yes, we will leave through the door at the foreign quarter wasteworks. Turn right, west, continue down the hall and across the atrium on the same level, then follow the opposite corridor west of the other side of the atrium, all the way to the Jabash's door. I must warn you, unless these troublesome fools are persuaded to behave like civilized beings, there may be fighting and killing if we try to travel together. Yes, please follow me. Let's go. Thank you. I will follow you to the bookstore.
Please, you may speak, man of House Redoran.
A little diplomacy works. Where is Jobash's rare books? Is it down? I was just by there. Apothecary Canal Works. Fletcher. Upper Wasteworks. We probably do have to go up there. Ha! Maybe not. Where the heck is Jobash's rare books?
What is it, citizen? Wealth beyond measure.
Oh, I gotta find this place now. Okay, it's just down the hall. Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here. Now, I said I'd tell you about the Nerevarine cult so you can report back to Caius, and I don't know of any sixth house cult, but I can tell you what I know. So you know nothing of the sixth house cult. I've never heard of such a thing. House Dagoth was the sixth house, but in the War of the First Council they betrayed the other great houses and were destroyed for their treason. But I've never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth the ancient head of House Dagoth, is the devil of the Tribunal faith, but I've never heard of anyone worshipping him either. I have, actually quite a few lately. So about the Nerevarine cult. To understand the Nerevarine cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the false incarnate, for the Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here is a summary for Caius, but ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. Summary for Caius. So you have to know the history of the Ashlanders. In the first era, the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Dunmer clans were very much alike, but after the First Council and the formation of the Great Houses, Ashlanders have been steadily forced into the poorest and most hostile lands. Now the nomadic tribes look to the prophesied return of Nerevar for a restoration of their ancient rites and religious traditions. Persecution of the Nerevarine, what do you know about that? The Temple treats the Nerevarine prophecies as heresy, and the Temple imprisons and executes heretics unless prevented by imperial law. But since the Nerevarine cult is hostile to the Empire does not interfere when the Temple persecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the Temple, but particularly the Ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of the Nerevarine cultists. What do you know about the Nerevarine cult? I gave you a summary for Caius. Feel free to read it, of course. Thank you. Looks like I have a lot of reading to do before I turn into Caius, but you want to go to the Ghost Gate. We can do that first. So, let's do that then.